welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And running with power here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. This one complete to Yoshibas. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Here we go.
Third down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Andre Yoshibas, 74 yards. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen now looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Allen off the play fake. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for Brandon Cooks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Barrett Carter.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 42 yards. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, a give to Brown. Brown with the stick skills. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
An inside give, Brown. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. It's another Bengals first down. First down.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Cincinnati.
Chase Brown, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
The kick is
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
To the air, Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 8.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Allen going to run with it. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
16 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Allen.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are an Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A little juke. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
180. Turbo's hot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
1st down.
Let's get set.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Bengals 1st down.
Gun.
A gain of 22 yards.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample.
11 Thomas.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 40.
Burrow will throw. Nifty move. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
What's that?
1st down, here's the run with Cook. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Middle.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
Look out.
Allen taking it himself. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Regular.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Shakir, incomplete.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
No gain on the play. Second.
11 MP.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 74 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Running
right, here's Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It's taken to the 26. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Bills.
Allen going to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Cook up the gut, and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Now Allen.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills.
A give to Cook out of the gun. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Here's 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
56.
From the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown!
Khalil Shakir
From 8 yards out.
And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Nice little juke.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Can. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Burrow looking to pass.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Brown going up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gun. 180. Hey, can.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
26-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he stopped immediately there.
He was brought down.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase.
Gotta go for it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Touchdown Bengals. Andre Yoshivas. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The extra point is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough 1st downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Shakir hauls it in. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Good shot. Good shot.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to something there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Pass on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 10. A little over 80 ticks to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. First and 10. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1. At the 44.
Throwing, Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
What's that?
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
319.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.